The Sunrise Interview is sponsored by Elk Valley Casino, Crescent City.
Welcome back. You may know him as Ash, Sam Axe, Briscoe County Jr., or as the MC of the upcoming Casino-Ween fundraiser for the Ashland Elks Lodge. Joining us this morning is a man whose name precedes himself, Bruce Campbell.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's
How are
great
you?
to have you. I'm doing great.
We're up with the ranchers this morning.
We are. So tell us a little about what we can expect at this Casino-Ween fundraiser.
You can expect FUN. You know what it is? It's I'm a member of the Elks. I have been for a long time, and they do a lot of charitable stuff. So the trick is some of this charity stuff is boring. So this isn't going to be boring. This is a fun bash. We're taking over 2 floors of the Elks. Great building from 1907, and we're going to have the Rogue Suspects playing. So we got live music, DJ in between, dancing, costume contest, tarot card reading. Yes, there's alcohol because it's the Elks. And there's food, because if you drink, you need to eat. And there's gaming. So you want to play poker, little, 3-card Monte, whatever you want to do there. So there's a lot going on. It's going to be a fun night.
That's an absolute bash. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I'm going as an unemployed actor. That's my costume. No, I'm the host, so I'm just going to wear a dumb outfit and run around, and we'll have three prizes of costumes. We're going to keep our eyes open, and we're going to grab them and reward them with big prizes.
Oh, wow. So beyond doing charitable events like this at the Elks Lodge, what drew you to the Rogue Valley and what keeps you here?
Have you seen the Rogue Valley?
I have.
Good. It's it's a great place. And please edit this out. Don't tell anyone that I said the Rogue Valley is a great place to live, because people will come here. You know what? It's surrounded by natural beauty, and between these 3 little towns in this valley, you've got it all. Medford, you can get whatever you want in Medford. Ashland has a lot of arts, and Central Point has everything else. But it's really a chance to give some money we're going to steer it toward the arts a little bit, and trades, craftsmen, where you can actually learn a trade here in the valley. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do things like that. We're just trying to have fun, but at the end of the day, people walk away knowing that they donated. So it's $60 at the door. So it's not cheap, but look what you get. You also walk away with a signed commemorative poster, very own, on the open market. That's $65 right there.
Wow.
So you break even just by getting the poster.
That's amazing.
You can resell it on eBay, no big deal.
And potentially the pride of winning the costume contest.
That too, just knowing that you're cool is a lot, you know.
Truly. Speaking of cool, you are in a Peacock show called Hysteria. What can you tell us about your character, Chief Dandridge?
Chief Dandridge, he's the logical one as things go crazy. Takes place in Michigan in the late 80s. I'm from Michigan, so it was a big stretch. I had to work on my accent. And a satanic panic has come into this town, like it happened in the 80s. There was this thing called satanic panic. There was this crazy wave of people thinking that, like, people were summoning the devil and doing nasty things. And so the question is it real or is it not real? And during the satanic panic of the 80s, they thought it was real. They thought people were summoning the demon and bad things, like an Evil Dead movie or something. So it's a story about that, about how this small town in Michigan is trying to deal with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So extra points if people wear costumes for it tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of mandatory. It's no one will ever make fun of you. You can wear the dumbest outfit on the planet and you will be heralded.
So I know how you're mentioning everything the Rogue Valley has to
Yes.
offer. How do you want to connect with the community tomorrow night, or how do you hope that it brings people together?
Well, it is a membership drive for the Elks. We want to infuse the Elks, which is known as an older institution with many golden members. We want to get people like you in there, and it's time to do that. We want to show them what the Elks is. Elks is a private club. You can't just walk in and go, "Hey, what's going on, Elks?" We want people to join and come in because it's right in the heart of town, and it's all locals. It's just a great place to hang out and do stuff. So we're trying to do more events at the Elks.
Yeah, and so what does it mean to be a member?
To be a member, it means, well, look, this was formed as an after-hours actors drinking club years ago, because actors would perform and they had nowhere to go after the show. You could stay open if you had a private club, so they formed the Elks. So I feel a strong connection to my beloved Elks.
Definitely. And do you personally have any projects coming up?
Yeah, my wife and I made a movie here in the Rogue Valley in June called Ernie and Emma. It's a kind of a weird post-death love story of a man who gets to know his wife a little better after she dies. It's a coming-of-age story for a guy my age. It's an age-appropriate role, finally. You know, most of what I do is for people 18 to 34, but there's a lot of people who are 66 out there. So it's a tender little story.
So what was your inspiration for it or connection to the story?
Everyone has somebody who's died in their life. And so how do they handle it? What happens? In this case, the guy's wife was an executive secretary, so she leaves him quite an extensive list of what to do with her ashes, each come with a little story. Not all of it happy. It's a guy, they have to work through some stuff even after her death. So it's a small little tale, but the Rogue Valley is a fantastic backdrop. It's so scenic, and people haven't really seen it that much in movies. Table Rock, and you know, it's just surrounded by natural beauty. So we captured it. We got a really great drone operator, and man, we got some footage that the state of Oregon needs to cut us a check, by the way.
There you go.
Because we're going to make this state look really fabulous.
You're the personal tourism guide now.
I kind of am, but
Yeah.
I'm cheap, but you know, not free.
And is there anything else you'd like to tell us before we say goodbye this morning?
Yes, come to the Elks. Join the Elks. Have fun. It's tomorrow night, 7 to 11, the witching hours. And here's the scoop. Get your tickets most likely at the door. It's okay. We will only turn you away if it's a zoo. If you follow the QR code, it'll take you to a site that you can scroll down and look forever and then find it, buy a ticket. So it's clunky because the Elks haven't quite upgraded their technology yet. So we're trying to make it easy for people to buy tickets. When in doubt, come and get a ticket at the door.
Bruce, you took the words right out of my mouth. The Ashland Elks Lodge second annual Casino-Ween fundraiser happens tomorrow from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's a night of gaming, drinks, and fun hosted by our guest, Bruce Campbell. For more information, you can visit the Ashland Elks Facebook page at the URL on your screen. And don't miss the new original Peacock Hysteria, starring Bruce as Chief Dandridge, streaming right now only on Peacock. Bruce, thank you again so much for being here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we'll be right back.